I have to come back for the camera. Come back for the camera. Oh, you don't really see this, do you? You never really see this. Oh, goodness. Nearly there. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you need your very own website, go to squarespace.com/Henry Turner. Oh, we're in. So, it is pitch black. So, if you watched my video last week, you'll remember that I went out in the snow and I left feeling a little bit disappointed. If you want to watch that video, I'll pop it up in the corner. Probably wouldn't recommend it though, it was a bit rubbish. But anyway, this is where it gets confusing. That for me was yesterday. For you, it's the following week. So I'm out this morning, 6 AM, hiking up the side of a fell in the Lake District. And I'm just trying to make amends, I suppose, to myself. Nothing to prove to myself really, but yeah, I just feel like I didn't really make the most of the snow. And although I know we're going to get it again in winter, I don't know. To be honest, I'm mad for it this winter. I'm absolutely loving it. And I think it's maybe because we were sort of locked down last winter. And I'm like, yeah, just mad to get out. But either way, I'm not really bothered as to why. I'm just absolutely loving it. So pitch black. Oh, there's no cars coming past, so I can't show you. But down there is Dunmail Raise. And I'm hiking up the side of Steel Fell just to get to the top of it, which is a Wainwright. There's a bit of snow coming down now. Got the gaiters on, I've got the crampons. It's only about half an hour to the top. So I've tried to choose one that's, not too far. I don't want to take any massive risks or anything. Like I mentioned recently, I'm not mad experienced out in the snow in winter, but I think this will be a good one to sort of get me going, But the views from the top should be stunning. Looking forward to the sunrise. Let's crack on. So as we peer down from the mountainside, we see some English snow drivers in the wild. Look at that efficiency, absolutely stunning. I love the car there on the far left. He's pulled over, he stopped, and everybody's scared. They're turning round. Oh, so you can see now, guys, we have gained a significant amount of height. We're pretty much at the top, to be honest. I've just got to scoot over this plateau and get to the cairn. Absolutely stunned. I feel like I always say this on sunrise hikes. Today more than ever. Got out the car, it's snowing, it was more like hail, windy. I could see that it was cloudy, proper grim. And I'm starting clambering up in the snow thinking, what am I doing? But every single time once it starts brightening up, once the morning arrives, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. Absolutely stunned by this. Honestly, this is so beautiful. So we should, a little bit further over on the peak here, well, I'm not even at Steel Fell yet, which is my destination. When we get there, we should get some really nice views over Thirlmere, and that's kind of the image that I'm hoping for, that big snake of Thirlmere cutting through sort of Helvellyn on its right hand flanks. This is absolutely unreal. So as opposed to last week, no expectations except from, I suppose, that composition, but that's it. Just knowing if I could see Thirlmere, maybe I can get something there, but I feel so much better about it today. I'm just relaxed, really enjoying the experience. If I get any photographs, fantastic, but I'm putting no pressure on myself whatsoever. Absolutely brilliant. It's windy, but let's get over to this summit. So I have to show you this view. just like that. Firstly, because it's that beautiful, here is the summit of Steel Fell, and you can see there's that little vista of Thirlmere in the background. Secondly, I need to show you it like this, because it's so freaking windy. I don't have a choice, I have to put my back to the wind. Oh, it's wonderful. I tell you what, this is one word, this is life. Up on a mountain in the snow, middle of winter, in the place that means everything to me, you know, this is my heart and soul. In the wind and this freezing rain it is, it's not even snow, it hurts. This is what it is. This is living. This is what gets the blood pumping, for me anyway. Some people would probably think we're mad, us landscape photographers. Anyway, the light looks quite nice over there. Can you see that? A little bit of a glow. So, I've misjudged this by quite a bit. I thought we'd get the full sort of length of Thirlmere on view here, right from the southern end up to the northern end, but we can only see a little bit. So I may venture a little bit further that way so we can see it. To be honest, I'll probably leave it for now. You'll have to excuse the wind, but I'll do a little bit of a 360 so you can see. Whoa, I nearly went then. I don't need to go down there just yet, because if you look around me, it's absolutely beautiful. There's loads to work with. So with regards to the photography now, all I'm thinking about is just trying to keep it simple. All I'm thinking about is trying to marry some sort of background interest, probably a peak or 2 or 3 peaks, trying to marry that with some sort of foreground interest, be it a little puddle, a tarn, a little bit of ice, perhaps some rocks, a nice little area of snow, maybe this fence off in the background, anything, maybe the summit of Steel Fell, that would be cool, wouldn't it? But going to try and keep it simple and really try and stick to this theme of enjoy myself, relax, slow down, you know, enjoy the experience of the day and the photography and zero pressure. Let's see what we can make of it. That is some glow over there now. That is absolutely beautiful. What a treat. So excuse me if there's a little bit of wind noise, guys. It is coming down here. I'm lucky that I'm not in the weather, I suppose, or that it's not come down too far. So I'm going to leave the Thirlmere shot back that way just for now, just because I don't really think the weather's going to change. Like, it's going to be the same for the next couple of hours, you know, just cloudy, dramatic. It's wonderful, but yeah, it's good in a way because it means that I can chill out. I've been really attracted to this direction, which is, you know, looking back towards Windermere actually in the southeast, which is where the sun is rising. But as you can see there, it's just dramatic. We've certainly got no colours or anything, but it's worth getting the camera out. In fact, just there, it's changed quite a lot. And I've done exactly what I said a second ago. I've just tried to marry some sort of background interest. In this case, I'd call it probably weather. That we had this incredible weather front moving across sort of west to east over Windermere. It looked like snow or some sort of heavy rain. Whereas in the foreground, like you can see now, I suppose, fairly sort of calm feeling. You know, you'd almost call it settled. We also had a nice big gap in the clouds up on the right-hand side of the frame. Look at it now, actually. That's completely different. I'm going to grab a shot there. Yeah, we had a gap in the clouds on the top right of the frame, which was a nice balance because we've got this rock here in the foreground, obviously, that's coming from the bottom left of the frame. And yeah, it felt really nice, you know, with that sort of visual weight. Other than that, technically, we're at f11, ISO 64 and 1/5 of a second. I've focus stacked one shot on the rocks and one off in the background as well. And oh, I'll grab a shot there as well. That is so different. How it is now, you could just see a little bit of Windermere off in the background. I don't know if that's going to work. But yeah, really, really cool. Definitely tells the story of how it's been this morning, you know. I'm quite glad I've caught one of these weather fronts. Oh goodness, I hope you like this one. So just briefly before we carry on, guys, as always, I wanted to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for kindly sponsoring today's video, and of course for their continued support of my channel. If you don't know who they are, it's a website that you go onto and you can build your own website on it, and it's really easy to do. They've got loads of templates to make it easy for you. Proper like drag and drop system, really easy. I've used them now for about 3 years, all paid for with my own money. I know that means a lot to people, so I always like to say that. And it's just a fantastic service. Great to sell prints on, as you can see there. That's exactly what I do. I'm really proud of my prints page on my Squarespace website. And great for just a portfolio as well, to be honest, if that's all you want it for. But it comes highly recommended from myself. If you want to give them a go over to squarespace.com/Henry Turner to get yourself a free trial. And if you like your free trial, which I'm sure that you will, be sure to use the offer code Henry Turner at checkout to get yourself 10% off your first purchase. Right, we're getting a few little breaks of light now actually, so I'll probably grab another couple of shots from this summit and then head down towards Thirlmere to try and get that photograph that I've got stuck in my head. I can't help myself. So we're starting to get a little bit of a reward now, guys. There's shafts of light all over the shop. Can you even see before the freezing rain? I'll tell you what, it is freezing rain as well. It's mad. Look at this. I've already grabbed the shots, by the way. I'm thinking ahead. Look at it on the tripod. You can see it just freezes straight on it. It's madness. But yeah, I'm shooting in the same direction. In fact, let's rewind a little bit. I've not even moved. Barely even moved my tripod. And yeah, back towards Windermere still, we're getting these shafts of light through all these ridiculously moody clouds. It is absolutely gorgeous. So fairly frantically, a little bit of, let's say, organised chaos. I've thrown the 24-200 on the front, and I've just got some shots zooming in a little bit around about 70mm. And I've just included a little bit of steel fell that of course are on here, just to show the story of the snowfall up here where the photographer is stood. And then off in the background, yeah, we had these shafts of light coming through really dark, stormy clouds, shining into Windermere. I mean, look at this now. Look at this. This is what dreams are made of. For me, for photographers, that is just stunning. Back over there towards like St Sunday Crag and Fairfield. I bet it looks stunning in there. You've got, is it Grisdale Tarn, I think? Oh, absolutely class. Oh, the voice is going and everything. Stunning. ISO 64, f11, 1/10 of a second, but it's all about the focal length of 70mm. Stuck Windermere up in the top right as well. Focus stacked it because I'm zoomed in so much. Even at f11, I had to be careful with that focus. Yeah. I think I might turn my attention to this direction after all. What a morning! What a morning! Oh my goodness, so I've got myself set up, all nice. There we go, for the Thermia photograph. But the weather has come in pretty heavy, to be honest, and it's this freezing rain stuff is absolutely horrible. It's like hail, you know, it hurts. You've always got to make sure you have your back to it. We are getting views, as you can probably see there, every now and again, so I'll maybe stick around and grab the shot. Yeah, I probably will. But it's simple enough, you know what the score is. Just going to zoom in slightly, make sure I just get that nice sort of south to north of Thermia and just let it fill the frame and let this beautiful snow do all the talking. So I'll show you that if I take it. And I thank you so much for your support. As always, you know how much I appreciate it. Thank you. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. And it just means you'll be notified whenever I release videos in the future. And it helps me out as well. So if you could do that, thank you so much. Right, I need to get off this mountain. I'll see you on the next adventure. Out!